His fingers wrapped around the glass. Suddenly, the ornament slipped. Time seemed to slow down as it fell. Crash! The sound of breaking glass echoed in the quiet street. The ornament shattered into tiny pieces, disappearing into the snow. Oliver froze. His hands trembled. His chest felt tight, and his eyes filled with tears. He stared at the broken pieces, unable to move. He hadn't meant to do it. Not at all. Before he could pick up the pieces or say a word, the front door of the house opened. A man stepped outside. He was tall, wearing a dark coat, and his face showed surprise that quickly turned into anger. His eyes moved from the broken glass to Oliver. "What do you think you're doing?" The man said sharply. Oliver looked down at his boots. His voice barely came out. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to break it." The man walked closer and shook his head. "That ornament wasn't cheap," he said. "Children like you should learn not to touch things that don't belong to them." Oliver's tears fell onto the snow. He didn't argue. He didn't run. He stood there, ashamed and scared. "I just wanted to look," he whispered. "It was very beautiful." The man opened his mouth to say more, but then he stopped. He looked at Oliver more carefully. His thin jacket, his red hands, his tired eyes. This was not a careless child. This was a lonely one. The man sighed. "Go home," he said more quietly, "and be more careful next time." Oliver nodded. He wiped his face with his sleeve and slowly walked away. Each step felt heavy, as if he was carrying the broken ornament in his heart. That night, Oliver lay in bed staring at the ceiling. He kept seeing the ornament falling, breaking, disappearing. He felt guilty, but also sad that something so beautiful had existed only for a moment in his hands. The next day, after school, Oliver found himself walking down the same street again. He didn't know why. Maybe he wanted to see the tree once more. Maybe he wanted to say sorry again. The Christmas tree was still there, glowing as beautifully as before. But the glass ornament was gone. Oliver stood under the streetlight, quietly, his hands in his pockets. After a moment, the door opened. The same man stepped outside. He looked at Oliver, then walked toward him and knelt down so they were at the same height. "I was thinking about you last night," the man said. Oliver looked up, surprised. "My name is Mr. Harris," the man continued. "And I shouldn't have shouted at you like that." He held something in his hand and opened his palm. Inside was a small wooden ornament, simple and smooth, carved into the shape of a house. "I made this," Mr. Harris said. "It's not glass. It doesn't break easily."